I decided to travel the globe in search of ancient wisdom from the world's greatest mystics, and to walk my own spiritual path. For me, travel and knowledge are the new 401k. I'm Scott Whitman, and this is my journey. I am the Seeker.
Welcome back to Peru in this episode of The Seeker, which is about the ancient medicinal jungle brew, ayahuasca. Ayahuasca was first introduced to me 5 years ago in Malibu, California, when I was at the end of my rope with my job. I was so frustrated in my work, and all I wanted to do in my life, my biggest dream, was to have meaningful work, and I was willing to do anything to make that happen. I probably would have made a pact with the devil if the devil had appeared. But instead, ayahuasca appeared, and it opened my eyes, and it sent me to Peru 3 years later, looking for another shaman, who you'll meet later in this episode, my Peruvian shaman, Juanma. Now, this episode may sound like an endorsement for ayahuasca as some kind of miracle drug, and actually, it can provide miracles. But in the wrong hands, it can also kill you. I wanted to share with you a profound realization that happened at one of my ayahuasca ceremonies. I don't want to pull the wool over your eyes. Sometimes ceremonies are terrifying. Ayahuasca is a plant with consciousness. It will take over parts of your mind and show you things you may not want to see. I saw something so luminous, so deep, and profound for me. The idea that no matter what I did in my life, I was always going to be safe. That no matter what choices we make in our life, we're always going to be safe. When you really think about it, we're all going to end up in the ground. So you might as well do what is profoundly in your heart. Not what your teachers wanted, not what your parents wanted, not what you should do, but what you're put on this earth to actually do. That is the safest choice you can possibly make. You know, sometimes people ask me, Scott, what if I do ayahuasca and I don't change? Oh, you'll change. Don't worry about that. You may not sell everything you own, keep one small suitcase and move to Peru, but you will change. I came here 3 years ago to Peru to do ayahuasca. That was my main and pretty much only purpose. 26 days into the 30-day stay, I met Juanma organically, which was one of my caveats. No TripAdvisor, no internet searches. Just mano y mano. I wanted to meet the person that was meant for me, Scott Whitman, to solve my problems. Without further ado, here he is.
Where did you grow up?
I'm born in Malaga, Spain, and I came to Peru in 1995. Working in the international cooperation.
What is ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca is a mix of two plants, ayahuasca and chacruna. Chacruna is a brush. We take the leaves. That leaves have the alkaloids, and the ayahuasca, the vine. We take the branches.
And what is the purpose of drinking it?
People use ayahuasca to discover, the answer to that question: who I am, what can I do with myself? Yeah, in my past, something happened, one trauma, for example, and after that, I have a specific attitude about the life, you know. Ayahuasca helped to discover that things, you know, and to put in order that answer. Sometimes we use ayahuasca to cure specific things, you know. For example, cancer. But it's not only in one ceremony. Many people think, oh, I drink ayahuasca one time. After that time, all is perfect. No. It's a process.
Can you die or be physically harmed? Can bad things happen to your body because you take ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca normally is no danger. But we need to make a diet before to drink ayahuasca. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
One thing in the diet is don't use another chemics like pills to dream, pills to control the anxiety, depression. Yes.
No pills.
No pills. No alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And not drugs like cocaine, heroin, you know. People who have mental problems like bipolar need to ask the doctor if it's possible to drink ayahuasca. Yes. Normally it's no danger.
What is the strangest and weirdest thing, the most bizarre thing you've ever seen in an ayahuasca ceremony?
One night, one boy in front of me drink 9 glasses of ayahuasca. I don't feel nothing. That's really strange. You know, normally we drink 1 glass, 2 glasses, 3 glasses, you know, but 9, and don't feel nothing. That is enormous block in the mind. Something happened in the mind of the guy, you understand me? Because the other people drink only 1 or 2 glasses and feel the effect. But 9, that's really strange. You know, in the process to give ayahuasca, we need one moment in our life drinking ayahuasca alone, many months, you know, with no master, with nothing, you know, taking the plant like a master, you know, really. We are no master. For me, people is only a channel. Yeah, the real master in the ayahuasca ceremony is the plant.
But I also want to tell people about ayahuasca and what it is from somebody who actually really knows what they're talking about. So thank you.
Thank you for your confidence, man.